Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Alright, so I decided to bring back another Disney video. For those of you who maybe like Disney, this will be fun. Whilst, yes, I have made videos in the past of the zodiac signs as Disney princesses, as Disney princes, and as Disney villains, we're going to do zodiac signs as Disney songs. I will actually provide the very links to those videos in the description box. The way we're going to be doing this is I'm not just going to tell you a song to go with the sign. I'm going to be reading the lyrics from the song that I think truly pairs up to the sign and then explain it from there. So let's do this. Virgo, your Disney song is
Be our guest, put our service to the test.
Of course guys, it is Be Our Guest from the lovely Beauty and the Beast. Now if you're wondering why that is, I'm gonna read some of the lyrics from that song. It reads as follows. Life is so unnerving for a servant who's not serving. He's not whole without a soul to wait upon. Needing exercise, a chance to use our skills. Be our guest, our command is your request. Now the thing about Virgo is that they are the servants of the zodiac. Okay, service to others is their purpose. And with this, Virgos like to be needed. They like to feel useful. They like to know that they're putting their skills to the test. I mean, it says here, a chance to use our skills. So they want to be able to use their skills to their highest potential. But with Virgos is that they find it really hard to just stay still, to laze around and not do a lot of anything. Let us help you, we'll keep going. I mean, that speaks for itself. Aquarius, your Disney song is...
You think I'm an ignorant savage, and you've been so many places, I guess it must be so. You don't know.
So as you probably guessed, it is Colors of the Wind from Pocahontas. So let's look at the lyrics, shall we? You think I'm an ignorant savage? Well, that speaks for itself, because people do think us Aquarians are ignorant savages. And maybe we are. You think the only people who are the people who look and think like you. But if you walk the footsteps of a stranger, you'll learn things you never knew. You never knew. And we are all connected to each other in a circle, in a hoop that never ends. And I really think that this runs close for the Aquarian nature. The whole of walking in the footsteps of a stranger, you'll learn things you never knew. And I do think Aquarians, we can get so in our own little loop. No one understands because we're so different. And so we tend to stay in this really stern, stubborn position. And so for us, it's about truly walking in those footsteps of a complete stranger and realizing that actually, yeah, maybe I am very different, but so are they. And surely we can come together in this unity, because for Aquarians it is this sort of tug of war between feeling that we're so alone and that nobody gets it, but seeing that we are all different and that it's important for us to connect with one another. Aquarians will just ultimately understand that we're all different, but we're all connected. Taurus, your Disney song is...
All you gotta do is look for the bare necessities, very simple bare necessities.
So you've obviously gathered it's Bare Necessities from the Jungle Book. Wherever I wander, wherever I roam, I couldn't be fonder of my big home. That's why a bear can rest at ease with just the bare necessities of life. I think that that's the ultimate theme song for Taurians. Because when we think of Aries, okay, Aries the sign before Taurus, who just shoots into life, you know, like a plant just right out of the ground. But the plant must survive. The plant must continue to live, and so it needs sunlight, it needs water. Taurus understands this very concept because it comes right after Aries. And I feel like wherever they do go in the world, they always understand that very concept of home. They understand where it all began. because Taurus is a very homey sign, just like Cancer is. And these two signs do get that. They get that home is a place of safety, it's a place of security where they can go to whenever they want to feel comfortable. Aries, your Disney song is...
Madame Gaston, can't you just see it? Madame Gaston, his little wife. No, sir, not me.
So the song that you just heard is Belle, the Reprise from Beauty and the Beast. I want adventure in the great wide somewhere. I want it more than I can tell, and for once it might be grand to have someone understand. I want so much more than they've got planned. The reason why this song goes so well with Aries, I think, is because Aries is that independent sign, and it doesn't let other people come in and tell the Aries, you must be this way and you must be that way. Aries wants to live on its own regard and make its own decisions. For an Aries, life is about learning. It has, if you think about the fact that it's the first sign, it has all of, you know, all of the other signs to go forth into. It plunges into it. I just cannot imagine an Aries person having somebody else tell them you must marry this person. And then we have this whole opposite sign of Libra, and Libra is the sign of others. So Aries can feel like it just wants to do what it wants to do, but Libra understands the whole concept of coming together in a union with somebody else. Belle here is saying, no, I don't want that. I want adventure. Someone will eventually understand that, but for this moment, for the Aries, it's about them understanding, and then eventually they'll get there where they can come together with another person, but it's their choice. Gemini, your Disney song is...
Be patient is very good advice.
Yes, yes.
But the waiting makes me curious.
Very curious, Gemini.
And I'd love the change.
You love the change, yes.
Strange
Something strange.
begin.
Oh, come on, come on. Can we just, yeah, let's get into this. Now this is where I do think that this song could go really well with Aries, and also the song that I did for Aries could go well with Gemini too, because I feel like Aries and Gemini have a lot in common. They're sextile each other, okay? Now, Taurus and Cancer also have a lot in common with this whole home, security, stability. But Aries and Gemini have similar qualities because both can be very quick into things. And they both have this tendency that whenever they feel bored of something, if something's being too mundane or they're doing it for too long, they'll just not want to do it anymore and just on to the next thing. So for Geminis, this whole waiting makes them curious. They're doing one thing and then, oh, something else is going on over there. Oh, what is it? I want to know what that is. Plus, they love the change from it because they're mutable signs. So they're able to just change from this thing to this thing. And it's, you know, it's a good thing, but at the same time, it can get them into places that maybe they didn't think it through so properly. Yet they are mental signs. They are very smart, very intelligent people. Because Taurus knows patience. See the Taurus sign in between Aries and Gemini? Taurus is there and understands that patience, and it understands persistence and sticking at something. But Aries and Gemini find that very concept quite difficult. Libra, your Disney song is...
With $1 million or two.
I live in a penthouse in a room with a view.
Alright, so some of the key lyrics that stood out to me. For years I have envied your grace and your charm. Everyone loves you, you know. Yes, I know, I know, I know. You always come through. I wouldn't have nothing if I didn't have you. So, as I was saying with Belle and with Aries, and as she was shouting to the rooftops how much she wanted to just be her own person and go through life on this adventure. But with Librans, they are about others and they understand the very forming of unity with another person. However, at the same time, Librans can have this tendency or this habit of really losing themselves in somebody else and sort of losing their identity, so to speak, in another person or through another person. So something in their minds could form of, well, I wouldn't have nothing if I didn't have you. Libra is sort of like, what am I without you? And that's what's actually really hard, I think, for Librans whenever they maybe experience heartache or breakup, is this whole thinking that they've lost a part of them. Librans are full of that grace and that charm. That's why they're able to attract people. You know, that's why you'll find a lot of Librans in relationships, because they have this magnetic attraction to them where people are just seeing them glowing and they're like, I want to get to know you. Hi Libra, how you doing? Libras know they got it going on. But remember, Libra, you're okay if you're single. You're gonna be alright. Scorpio, your Disney song is...
I know that your powers of retention are as wet as a warthog's backside, but thick as you are, pay attention.
It is Be Prepared from The Lion King. So prepare for a chance of a lifetime. Be prepared for sensational news. A shining new era is tiptoeing nearer. Here is the thing that really stood out to me. The point that I must emphasize is you won't get a sniff without me. And this reminds me so much of Scorpios, because they will always be one step ahead of you. Always. And even the fact that it says here, from your faking expressions, the lights are not all on upstairs. I just think that Scorpios just do not have time for stupidity. Scorpios are preparing. They're always preparing for the next sort of huge dilemma, the next crisis. They always feel like they must be prepared for the worst. What's going to happen? What's going to happen? I need to have this together. Be prepared, like Scar says. I know that you're very sentimental inside and that you know how to be loving and you know how to trust people. You just gotta let those walls down a little bit. Cancer, your Disney song is...
If there's a prize for rotten judgment, I guess I've already won that.
Oh yes, that is I Won't Say I'm in Love from Hercules. I thought my heart had learned its lesson. It feels so good when you start out. My head is screaming, get a grip, girl, unless you're dying to cry your heart out. This is such a Cancerian thing, because for Cancers, it's so hard for them to hide their feelings. But within this song, Megara is really trying to hide how she feels towards Hercules. She's trying to keep it all in. But yet the muses can see right through her whole act of, I'm gonna be really protective and you're not gonna hurt me. But really on the inside that hard shell that Cancers have, you know, inside their armor, they're all soft and mushy and really loving and kind. So sensitive, so sensitive. And seriously, a Cancer who gets their heart broken and cries their heart out, oh my goodness. That can truly destroy a Cancer person through and through. And I think that that is the sort of position that Megara is in within the movie. But not all hope is lost, Cancer. Love is everywhere around you. All you gotta do is come out of that little shell and see it. Capricorn, your Disney song is...
So you wanna be a hero, kid? Well, whoop-de-doo. I have been around the block before with blockheads just like you.
So that song is One Last Hope from Hercules as well. Another Hercules song. I'm down to one last hope, and I hope it's you. Though, kid, you're not exactly a dream come true. To be a true hero, kid, is a dying art. Like painting a masterpiece, it's a work of heart. I know it maybe doesn't sound like it suits with Capricorns, but I think the whole point of Phil within this song is the fact with Phil is that he's tried so many times to find the right hero. He's put so much of his time and energy into training somebody, but yet it just always falls flat in his face and something happens. So whenever Hercules turns up, it's this whole glow of, you're my one last hope, you need to be there. I feel like with Capricorns, as they're climbing up their mountains, they'll find themselves slip, but yet they always manage to get back up there and try again, and then they'll slip. I think that's what's so important for Capricorns to realize, is that no matter how many times they do get knocked down, or that they feel themselves slipping and some of the rocks are just falling off the side, that yep, they'll go, you know, they're gonna get there. You're gonna get there, Capricorn. Truly, I think what's important for the Capricorn to realize is that the process is to be enjoyed. So Capricorns, you will get there. Just enjoy the climb, because the view is great. Pisces, your Disney song is... This is one of my all-time favorite songs. Okay, so this song is We Are One from The Lion King 2. As you go through life, you'll see there's so much that we don't understand. And the only thing we know is things don't always go the way we planned. But you'll see every day that we'll never turn away when it seems all your dreams come undone. We are more than we are. We are one. Pisces, let's talk about this, Pisces. You are the very sign of oneness. Yes, Aquarians are connecting everything together, but Pisces, you are that very oneness from the connection that Aquarius brings, because Aquarius is that sign before you. Nobody understands or thinks of life quite like the Pisceans do. And this whole, when it seems all your dreams come undone, Pisces is the very sign of undoing. It's us undoing everything that we think we've learned or made sense of reality is completely undone, and we're being stripped away from all of it. We get to Pisces and we think to ourselves, oh shoot, have I learned anything at all? What's happening? I feel myself just deteriorating completely away from all of reality, and I'm realizing that, oh shoot, like, it's all one. Aries and Gemini and Taurus, we're all freaking one. The only thing we know is things don't always go the way we planned. And it's just accepting that. Pisces knows this and accepts this. Mutable sign as well. And it just, you know, it's water. It's trying to catch water in your hands for Pisces. That's Pisces energy, Neptune energy. Trying to grab the water and oh, it's gone. It didn't go the way I planned. I didn't think that would happen. That's it. Leo, your Disney song is...
Tell everybody I'm on my way.
Will you stop it?
New friends and new
quit it.
places to see.
So that's On My Way from Brother Bear. I love Brother Bear. It's such an underrated Disney movie in my opinion. Tell everybody I'm on my way and I'm loving every step I take. With the sun beating down, yes, I'm on my way and I can't keep this smile off my face. And the stories that we tell will make you smile. Oh, it really lifts my heart. Leo, you are the sign of the heart. You are a sign of smiling, of glowing, illuminating. You are the sun. Leos want to burst into life just like Aries and just like Sagittarius. They don't just want to live, they want to be alive within life. And so they see the adventures in life just like the fire signs do. And they love to meet friends and all these people along the way and tell stories. Honestly, Leos are great storytellers. Trust me on that. And last but not least, guys, Sagittarius, your Disney song is... Tell me how. And of course that is Strangers Like Me from Tarzan. I must say Tarzan, oh, I'd say Tarzan is my favorite Disney movie for its soundtrack because I love Phil Collins. And I can see there's too much to learn. It's all so close and yet so far. But I just know there's something bigger out there. Beyond the trees, above the clouds, I see before me a new horizon. And oh my gosh, Sagittarius is the very sign of broadening the horizon. It wants to learn and expand its knowledge as far as it can expand it. It's ruled by the very lovely planet Jupiter. Sagittarians want to be shown the whole meaning of it all, the whole meaning of life. Why are we here? Asks these questions. It shoots itself across the globe just seeking the truth, seeking the wisdom of it all. They know that there is more to whatever is just in front of them. Anyway guys, that concludes my video of the zodiac signs as Disney songs. Let me know in the comment section actually what other Disney songs you think could go well with the signs. I would like to know your ideas also. Thank you kindly to my current subscribers for of course subscribing to my channel. And of course, if this is maybe the first time you're finding my channel, then click the subscribe button if you want to see more videos from me. And I will be back with another video very, very soon. Bye!